I start in the name of Allah, who is most gracious and most merciful. Assalamu alaikum everyone, especially my dear students and my teachers, my sons and daughters. I always use this word for my teachers because I love to see these youngsters coming in the field of education as teachers. Young leaders are always successful. Teacher is a leader. So young leaders are always successful. Remember, this is my opinion. Maybe some will accept it and some will say again against this that old is gold. I know old is gold, but young generation, when they will come to education as teachers, believe me that this is very positive sign in this society. So come to the topic. Yesterday was the day 1 of the spoken English course. Today is the day 2. Remember that yesterday also I have told you that day 1, day 2 and day 3, maybe day 4, this will be your listening practice. You have to sit and listen to me. I told you listening is the key for spoken English. Unless and until you listen carefully to others, this is the first step. You can't go to second one. If you jump, then your whole course you will be failed. So the listening exercises, the listening practice is very important. You have seen my rest of the videos. I speak very quickly. But yesterday I tried my level best to slow down my speed. I don't know how many of you have liked my style or what. But believe me, if you will watch for between 15 and 20 days, I will complete this workshop, this course for spoken English. And I promise you that if you will watch it regularly and do all the things that I request you. Yesterday what I have requested you, I have requested you to buy a notebook, take a diary, and whatever day 1 I have written on the board, write day 1 and copy that thing. Similarly day 2, day 3 until the last day. You have to copy down all the things, and whenever you get time, sit and read it. The second request I did, that learn a new word every day. For that I have given you a very simple practice. Open a dictionary, go through words and find a word that you will find thousands of words that you have not even heard in your life. Take that word, meaning is there, write the meaning and make a sentence. When you understand that word through meaning, then make a sentence of your own, even a small sentence. Then try to use that word in your daily life. So in notebook what you have to do is, first the daily work, whatever Sir Javed is talking about, written on the board, pause the video for a second and copy down all the things. Daily you have to write. Secondly, yesterday I have told you that what you are going to do is that you will write daily, make one word, take 2 words. If you are a good learner, take 2 words daily, write the meaning and sentences. At least 1. More than that, that's your plus point. So today I was thinking that in listening, as I'm doing listening skill with you, what should I do today? What should I do today? So what I thought is that let's do something positive. First I got idea that I will tell you some story. Then I said no, I will give you some moral values today. Moral values that we all must know. And then I thought that if my students are listening to me, if I pray and I hope that every one of my students, you people, they start loving me. They start loving my lectures. When this will happen, Then I thought that I must give you something positive. Why to tell you a story? Why not make this in a story form? A very valuable thing. The moral values. And I've written in bracket, we all must know. Me myself also. Sometimes I lack one or two of these things. But I try my level best to follow these moral values. So, because it is a listening class, you have to listen to me. Today your homework is just to copy down all the points that I will discuss with you in your notebook, and at the end then I say at least find one new word from your dictionary. This is your work, written work today. I am not telling you, I will never tell you to write definition of noun. What is a simple sentence? Write definition, make 10 sentences of present indefinite or 5 sentences of perfect, or change these affirmative into negative or exclamatory, or make exclamatory sentences, or change these negative into question mark. Put a question mark at the end of the sentence. Interrogative. I will never tell you that homework in these days. We are only working on fluency. So let's start with the moral values. The first point I have written is respect. Some people say give respect and have respect. I don't agree with this thing. Right? Give and take. We are not doing any business. If we say give respect and have respect, it means we are doing some business with Almighty Allah. He said, respect others, and you will get a respect. Okay, it's fine. This is give and take. But when we say that I will respect as a teacher, if I will say my student is not respecting me, I will not respect him or her, then it is totally a business. I will do my work. What others I do, I am not responsible for that. He is answerable, that person is answerable over there. So respect means respect your elders and respect youngers also. When we respect youngers, it means that we will give love to them. When we love youngsters, it means we are respecting them. The best tip I give to my teachers when I am giving teacher training lecture, I always tell them, respect your students. Unless and until you respect your students, you will not get love of your student. So therefore, what I am saying is, why I am saying that you have to give only. Don't think what you will get back. He will give you everything. He is sitting there. The reply of your love, your respect, he will give. So remember, the first topic, the first moral value is that you have to respect every elder. You have to respect every younger. Either your relative, your neighbor, or even a stranger. If a senior person you have never met will meet you on a street, on a road, and ask you something, the senior member is there, you have to answer in a very respected manner. When you give respect, then what will happen? Allah Almighty will publish your name everywhere. Everybody will start respecting you, because yes, this person is the one who respects everyone. So respect is there. Then family. This is very important that you know the value of your family. When I say value of your family, it means that your elders, your uncle, aunt, your other relations, and your youngsters in family. You are living in a family system. Either you are living alone in your house with your mother and father, and your grandparents are living in some other house, your uncle and auntie living in some other house. I'm not telling about joint family system. If you are living in joint family system, This respect and family values are forced to you. But even if you are living individually, even then, the family values are very important. Nowadays, I'm sorry to say that we have left these values, because when we are living individually, not in a family system, not in a joint family system, then after weeks, even after months, we meet our relatives, our grandparents, our uncle and auntie. So what will happen, that we have lost the family values. And I always tell elders also that if suppose two brothers, if they have got some problem in their relation, don't tell your children that you are not going to meet your uncle and that family member and this and that. This is not fair, because by this your family value, you yourself is degrading your family value. The child will think that yes, my father is only very good, my uncle and auntie and all the other relatives, they are not so good. Or sometime, if naturally child is growing up, sometime it will say that, oh, my family members are so good, but look at my father, he always do negative things. So what you are doing basically is the family values. You are not teaching family values to your children. So family values are very important. Then adjusting and compromising. This is in society, in your family, you're not going to win always. You will lose sometime. I always tell my students, I don't know, majority of the teachers, parents, they always tell students how to win. You have to win. You have to be number one in class. You have to be number one in sports. Then what happens when that child loses? A big problem occurs to that child. Mental level. So, because that child don't know how to adjust and how to compromise. Because in this world, we have to adjust on few things. We have to compromise on something. So we must know that we are not going to win every time. Sometimes we lose also. I tell you one thing. One of my students in grade 5, I just joined city school. I was very new over there, many years back. And I went to class 5. At that time I was taking science of class 5, 6, 7 and 8 grade. I was young, very young teacher. I think experience was just 5 or 6 years. So I went in class and then I took the introduction. I'm talking to you about adjusting and compromising. And midterm examination was near. So students were preparing for that midterm examination. And they told me, this is Khatija. During introduction, she always comes first in class. And when I asked Khatija, very proudly she said, sir, since Montessori, from playgroup till this class 6, I was never beaten. Nobody can beat me. I always stand first in class, in every examination, in every test. I said, okay. Then I said, okay, I told you, I'm telling you about 28, 29 years back, this happened. So I took out 500 rupee note and I said, look, this is 500. In this midterm examination, if somebody will beat Khatija, I will give this note to that person. And Khatija, if you will come first again, this note is yours. This is your gift. Many of students, they raise their hands. Okay, fine. In that class, there was one girl, Lubna or Anila, I'm mistaken with that. So that girl, sitting at the back, she always got 6th position, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8. She never jumped to even 5th position. And believe me, after examination, at the result day of midterm examination, that girl who was taking 6, 7, 8 position got first position. She has beaten that Khatija by 2 marks. And Khatija started crying so badly that you can't even imagine. Why? Because she don't know how to adjust and compromise. When I go to my class, I always tell my students, beta, first learn how to lose. The successful people, if you will read about successful people, their reality, after many losses, they came to this win position. They came at number 1 position. You will never hear, because they have done many adjustments and compromises in their life. So please, as a student, as a teacher, yourself plus your juniors, teach them how to adjust and compromise, because your every wish will not be fulfilled in this world. So for that wish, you have to adjust and you have to compromise. This is the moral value. Then comes helping mentality. Helping mentality means help others. This is how we make a good society. If we help each other. By helping each other, we can make a very excellent, at least a better society, if not excellent. You have seen today that helping each other is not there. I am only helping my family and that's it. I don't care what is happening in neighbors, what the problem of my sweeper is, what the problem of nanny that comes to school. Why should I care? So, because I don't have a helping mentality. And a person who tries to help each other. Helping doesn't mean giving money to others. No, helping means that when we help somebody with words even, at least a petting, at least if somebody is disturbed, we should sit, hold his or her hand and say that don't worry, everything is going to be fine. This is what helping others. And once I asked this question, I was working at my loving institution, Leaders Odyssey School, Quetta. I was working there. And I asked this question from my chairman, my most honorable Zaijan Mandukhel sir. And I asked him, sir, helping mentality, what is this actually? I want to understand. And he said, look at the logo of my school. The logo of Leaders Odyssey School, education is journey, not a race. He said, this is logo of my school. And this is the answer of your question, what helping mentality is. And then he explained me. You know what he said? He said that, Javed Aziz, when you are doing race, your brother, real brother, he is running with you, 100-meter race. What you will do? You will not care for your brother, you just want to win that race. You will do whatever you can to win the race. It means there is no help. Even if your brother will fall down, you will carry on your race. And after race, you will turn to your brother and then help him. In education, we are doing this same thing. That get the first position, complete the syllabus, students are getting something or not, we are not responsible for that. Just running. And when you come to journey, suppose Javed Aziz, you are traveling in a train from Quetta to Karachi. Your family is with you and you have got a water cooler and there is less water and train stuck somewhere in a jungle somewhere, and then other family is sitting with you, moving with you in that train, and they don't have water cooler and their children need water. What you will do? I said, sir, naturally I will give some water to the children. He said, this is what journey is. In race, you are not helping your brother. In journey, you are helping each other. This is what helping mentality is. That pass your life as a journey, not a race. So I hope that you have understood this. So helping mentality. Then comes respecting religion. This is very important, my dear. Either you are Muslim, Christian, Hindu, whatever you are, respect your religion. Because every religion, I ask this question to my teachers that any religion, in my when I give teacher training workshop, Christian teachers, Hindu teachers, and Muslim teachers are there majority naturally. But I ask Muslim teachers, what our religion says? Always tell truth, help others, don't hurt anyone, all these things. So Christians, their religion says same thing. Hindu, their religion says same thing. So it means that religion is teaching you something. We have some disturbance over there, but respect your religion. When you respect your religion, respect others' religion also. Because you are living in a society. When you are living in a society, you have a relation with others. So, respecting religion. How, as a Muslim, how I can respect a Christian and a Hindu? Because in society, many of my friends are Sikh. Many of my teachers, they are Christian. They are my daughters. Many Hindus are my friends. They are teachers. So, the main thing is, how can I help their religion? Only one way. If I will respect my own religion. How I will respect my own religion is that I have to obey the rules and regulations what my religion, Islam, has posted on me. What Islam expects from me. If I accept that thing, if I respect all the rules and regulation of my religion, it means that I am loving my religion, and if I do that, I will respect other religions also. So remember that this thing, that respecting religion is a big moral value that we all must understand. Honesty, justice first. Justice is very important. Nowadays, students, we are role models, teachers and parents, naturally. We both are role model for students. If we do justice to others, naturally our students are going to do that. Student must take a just decision when they are talking to others. They must not do some bad things. That, okay, he is my friend, so I will talk in his favor, either he is right or wrong. So tell your student. Yesterday I have posted one quotation. I was reading that, I liked it very much. It says that wrong is wrong if whole world is doing it. If whole world is running on that line and that line is wrong, then it means that wrong is wrong. And right is right if only you are standing for that. You will face problems. But after that, everybody will accept that yes, you stood for the right thing. So remember that justice is very important. You have to stand, you have to teach your youngsters that what justice is. Then comes honesty. We all know honesty is the best policy. We have to teach our youngsters what honesty is. How we will teach? We have to be honest with others. We have to be honest with others. If you want that your child will not lie, then don't be a liar yourself. I've given that example in my previous lecture also. Father is sitting inside the house and bell rings outside and says, oh, if Shafiq sir is there, if my friend Yusuf is there, tell him I'm not at home. And you are expecting that your child will tell you everything true. his answer, he should not lie in front of you. You are forcing your child to go and lie to your friend. This is not honesty. So try to be honest, and if you are honest, teacher and parents, then your students and sons and daughters, they will learn this moral value. Never hurt anyone. We are Muslims. Every religion says, but I will talk about this, that Islam has been divided into two parts. We say Hukuk Allah and Hukukul Ibad. What Hukukul Allah is, that when we perform our prayers, fasting, then we say Zakat, then we say Hajj, naturally, and Iman. These are Hukuk Allah. And when we say Hukukul Ibad, the rights of Allah and rights of people, then Allah never forgives the rights of people if we do something wrong with others, if we hurt. Even I take care of this thing, that in my class, if a child has cried because of me, then it means that I have hurt that child. So if you have done this, hurt anyone, try to be very fast and quick. Say sorry to that person. Even that person is younger to you, or even that person is your servant, or even that person is a hawker or a beggar. Because Allah Almighty never leave you for this sin. So never hurt anyone. Teach. If you respect, then you will never hurt anyone. If you know the value of this respect, the moral value, respect, if you have understood this, then this never hurt anyone, automatically you will never hurt anyone, because you know how to respect others. Theft. Nowadays, it is so common that I need something, I'm a student, I'm sitting in class, I need something, I will open my friend went to washroom or outside somewhere, canteen or somewhere, or another class for a work, and I open his geometry books and I will take his pencil. This is theft. Without, what theft is, when you take anything without permission. Please teach your students, teach your parents that this is a theft. And I'm not talking about the biggest theft or something like that. These small things, these will make you a big thief. All these moral values that I'm telling you, if you will work on this, if you will start working on your children now, when they become elder, they will grow up an excellent member of the society. So please be careful with this. And last is cultivate love for education. Education is your weapon. I'm shocked when somebody says, but what education gives us? Education will give you respect. Education will tell you the family values. Education will explain you how to adjust and compromise. Education will deal your helping mentality level. Education will tell you how to respect your religion. Education tell you justice and honesty. Education will stop you from hurting anyone and doing theft. So education is the biggest weapon. So please respect and cultivate love for education. It means that if you love education, then you are following all the moral values. So this is all what the second day we have done. Third day, I am telling you now, tomorrow I will discuss few words and few sentences, where we can use those sentences and how to pronounce a small words correctly. Tomorrow what you will do, get ready for that after every word I will give a small pause and you will sit and repeat with me the same pronunciation that I am doing. Tomorrow will be a very interesting class, don't miss that. That is also a listening skill. By listening skills, we will increase our pronunciation, the daily use sentences. So don't miss that class. And again, whatever you have learned from me, if you have liked it, spread it. And if somebody is far away, then share my channel with them. Tell them to view this video if you have liked it. So do me a favor, subscribe my channel, and do yourself a favor, press the bell icon. So I hope that you have enjoyed the second day of spoken English course, and with this I will take leave from you. Thank you very much for watching the second day of spoken English course. Allah Hafiz. And one more thing, you have heard that in day 1 and day 2 I have not spoken a single word of Urdu. Remember, my dear, that again I will repeat. If you have not understood, listen again and again. Look at my face, look at my gestures, and you will get the meaning of the word itself. So please don't, because I have received 2-3 comments that sir, please in Urdu, so I said sorry. Spoken English means spoken English. So thank you very much. Love you all. Take care. Allah Hafiz.